Tracker 13 Chief Meteorologist Mary Matthews. Hey, Mary.
Yeah, hey there. We do have some decent snowpack on the ground. You can notice our view here from the Sangre de Cristos, where we've got still a good a foot of snow on the ground for some of our higher mountains. But just bringing that up, I wanted to go ahead and kind of take a look at what the snow cover is across parts of the high country right now, with some of those resorts opening up. Now, this is taken from satellite, so this is not really our 24-hour data with the snow that we got yesterday. So some areas are likely a little bit under what we're actually getting, but we do have a good 2 feet, close to 2 feet, picking up there across the Central Mountains, around parts of the Crested Butte area, across Pagosa Springs, and areas into the San Juans. You've got close to 28 inches of snowpack, so some of these mountains are certainly picking up some decent snow, especially considering we have so much drought across the state, including areas across the high country, and about 26 inches of snowpack there for the Sangre de Cristos. For elevations mainly above 10,000 feet. So certainly a good thing that we're getting some of the moisture across the mountains so far this season. We could use a little bit more across the Front Range, of course. Temperatures are in the 40s right now in Colorado Springs. You can see that cold pool of air across parts of the upper Midwest and areas into the Central Plains, where you're getting that little dip, that low pressure center right here across Nebraska. That area of low pressure will swing across parts of the Great Lakes, and we will continue to have this pretty steady flow of cold air moving across parts of the Intermountain West and Colorado over the next couple of days. In fact, right through the end of the week, we're going to continue to trend more so below average than above average, with temperatures steady in the 40s for highs across Colorado Springs, upper 30s to low 40s in Woodland Park. So it's going to be a pretty chilly week ahead. But it's going to be a dry one nonetheless. High pressure is anchored here behind this system, so it is keeping us under those clear skies and is certainly giving us very calm conditions. It is still windy across the high country. As we move through the overnight hours tonight, those winds will start to taper off. We'll be waking up with plenty of sunshine through Wednesday, and areas, again, across parts of Wyoming, we'll continue to see some snowfall across parts of the Rockies back into western Wyoming, but most of our moisture and energy is going to stay well north of Colorado, and most of the state will stay dry for the next several consecutive days. This also means that Veterans Day is going to be dry. The winds will be a bit calmer, but temperatures will be in the 40s, so it is going to be certainly a little bit of a chilly day out there if you have to be out and about for Veterans Day, or if you're going to be celebrating at a social distance. Temperatures on Wednesday will be in the 50s across the eastern plains. Winds will increase by the afternoon hours, but the morning starts off nice and calm. It'll be a bit warmer in Woodland Park, around 41 degrees. We were in the 30s today, so just a couple degrees warmer in some of those areas around our local mountain cities. Woodland Park, 40s for the next few days. We don't really see a big warm up until early next week, and that's really returning our temperatures to closer to the seasonal mark for this time of year, especially for lower terrain areas like Pueblo and Colorado Springs. 50s and 60s, dry stretch of weather ahead. As we said before yesterday, we do have another system moving into the high country this weekend that is going to likely yield some snow for the central and northern mountains. We may have to adjust our percentages for precipitation for parts of the foothills and areas into Taylor County this weekend for the chance for some of that spillover snow into the high country that could get into the lower terrain areas, kind of like it did this past weekend. That is something that is going to really be something we're going to watch. So overall, we are going to continue with those calm and fair weather skies for the next few days, but temperatures will be a little on the chilly side. Back to you guys.
All right, Mary, thanks.